So we got Johnny here. Gonna throw this leash on Johnny. It's just a slip lead. Johnny is now like 9 to 10 months old, somewhere around there. He has been steady to heel, almost steady, at flush from a distance here. We're still working on a few things with that, but we're in that process of steadiness. We're shooting some birds over this dog. He's retrieving a lot of birds, but he's starting to show some of those possessive behaviors over birds. So it's kind of a reverting back from what we've already trained through, because we've already been through kind of the whole conditioning, got him delivering to hand with bumpers, balls, and dead birds. But now we've got to just kind of fix some issues that have developed after hunting for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out this bird right here. Got a little quail, and this is the ones that he's primarily been a little bit of possessive over. So all I'm gonna do is ask for our obedience right here. Here, puts his head in my hand, because that's a trained behavior. Good, fetch. Here, puts his head in my hand. Thank you. Outs. And we're making sure this holds up. So again, fetch, hold, good boy. Good dog, good dog. Here, walk him around here. Good. Here. So I want him to put his head in my hand. Here. Good. Thank you. Good boy. All right, now I'm gonna put him over here. Up. Up. So I'm gonna toss this over to the other side. See that? Johnny, fetch. Good. Here. Got the leash around it a little bit. Here. Good dog. And I'm just gonna love on him right here. Show him that this is what I want. If he does this, this is acceptable. They get aroused with the gunfire, with the birds flapping, all that stuff. They start laying down with it. They start kind of tucking their head around, and we're just bringing them back into focus. And you may have to do this, after your dog hunts, goes on a few hunts and does a few birds. You may have to revisit here. On the place board here, so that way you're not overcorrecting in the middle of the field. I don't like to do that in the middle of a hunt. I like to bring it back up here, make it very clear, and then we'll move off the table on this, make sure it's clear in the yard that he has to present this to my hand. I do again our obedience touch. Yes, fetch. Good. Leash off it, hold. Good boy. Here. Here. Good. Thank you, buddy. Good boy. Thank you. To make sure he understands that. And I'm going to ask for a fetch. I'm going to move away from it. Fetch. Here. So this way he really has to stretch his head forward to put his head in my head like he just did. Good boy. Thank you. And that's all I'm asking for. And then I'll bring it back fun and give him this as a reward. Hey, fetch. Good boy. Hold. Make sure there's no mouthing, no nothing. Here. Good boy. Thank you. But bringing it back up here kind of brings that back into perspective. Hey, I have to do what he asked. On birds, on everything, even when I'm in that high excitement state, I have to do what my owner's asking. And this is how I'd fix those issues. I wouldn't worry about it too much in those early hunting stages, right? I'm just focused on one thing at a time. When I was out in the field earlier this week, I'm just focused on making sure he's steady on stuff, making sure he's not breaking and that he's not playing with the birds out of the way. He's bringing them back in. I'm not gonna correct him super hard on him tucking his head when I go to pick up the bird, or him, kind of being a little lackadaisical with his retrieving. Even if the dog was mouthing a little bit, I wouldn't get onto him there. I'd come back here, fix it in the yard, and then go from there. That's going to keep you from overcorrecting your dog, especially these softer spaniels, and keep you from messing up a dog, making them not want to pick it up, killing the drive. Just bring it back up to the table, make it as simple as possible, fix the issue here, then take it back out in the field, make sure it holds up, right? So I'd go from here, table, get this perfect, ground, get that back perfect, go back to my training field, throw them some dead birds in there, make sure that's perfect, throw them a live bird, shoot it, send him, make sure it's perfect, then we move on, right? So don't worry about stuff mid-hunt when they're early, when they're young, and they're trying to learn. They're gaining experience. They're so young during that time. Good boy.